good. Don't fall. So today, I wanted to explore something. We'll drink this Fiji. It's not even Fiji no more. I think it's sink water, but today I wanted to make a video to explore into something that has been bothering. Ooh, hip cracked. Today I wanted to make a video to explore into something that has been with me all week. I was playing a game of Warzone with one of my friends, and I'm not going to put his real name out there. We can just call him Xavier Johnson from Pasadena, California, age 26. We were in the middle of a gunfight, and we were getting ran up on, and the guy pushed forward. I'm saying and a lot. We were in the middle of a gunfight, and a gentleman proceeded to push forward. They were both injured. I was somewhere not to be found, not helping out in any capacity. I don't really have the moment on film, but I will do a somewhat reenactment of it in my best way possible. They crack each other's armor, and in a moment where you would expect both parties to heal up and armor up and get back to the respective gunfight, the guy pushes forward and totally obliterates him. To which he says something that I've never heard. God damn that guy's confidence. I hate his confidence. To which I laughed very hard because I've never heard somebody insult someone's confidence. But that got me thinking, what if that's what it takes? Because after that, a couple weeks down the line, I decided to hop on a late game of Warzone by myself, hit a solo, and I wasn't really paying attention. I had Big Bang Theory on in the background, and I just played with confidence, like I wasn't afraid to lose, and I wasn't really there to win. And I managed getting my second 12-kill game, to which I won. I was pretty happy about that. So it got me thinking, what if that's all you need to win? Just confidence. Just play like you're not scared of nothing and you're gonna win every game. Push when you can push, take shots when you can take shots. Don't be scared of anything. So I devised an experiment. I'm gonna play a control game. Warm up the hands a little bit, get rid of my arthritis, and get a little warm up, get the blood pumping. Then I'm gonna play a game how I typically would play in a careful setting, you know, kind of inching around, being careful where I can, and see where that gets me, see what place that gets me in. Then I'm going to go ahead and play a game where I'm just all out, balls to the wall, confidence, take shots when I can take shots, push when I can push, and we'll see where that gets me. And I'll post the results. So I went ahead and opened battle.net. It asked me to run in safe mode. I clicked no, of course. Don't know why it asked me that. I then waited through 4.5 minutes of loading screens, getting incredibly bored and hitting my jewel because I was getting a little antsy. Don't do nicotine, kids. So after looking through my custom classes with the appropriate names, I prepared myself for another 4.5 minutes of loading. But first, gotta get that hype. So I load into the warm-up game, and I immediately belly flop. I then try to take some dope trick shots for Car 98, and fail miserably. Now we're on to the plane to pick a spot to drop. I pick a little south of military base because in my experience that's one of the least problematic areas to drop. So I begin parachuting and I see somebody's pretty close to me, so just to be I'm gonna shoot this guy out of the sky. So after tagging this guy a couple of times and some wonderful frame drops, I finally managed to hit him out the sky. So I quickly rush to my contract and I immediately hear that somebody's on my location. So I'm trying to avoid all confrontation this game, so I run inside as quick as I can. Little does this guy know, I just picked up a UAV and a rocket launcher. I get an eye on his location, then I proceed to take out what I can only imagine is the most rage-inducing kill. Loser. Oh, he took my thing! So after getting a cheap kill and hitting this guy with the GG get wrecked insult, I then notice that my contract is stolen, so I'm left with no other choice but to run around the surrounding area looting. I sped this part up quite a bit. So I realized there really was a lot of dead time of just looting and running around. But that's a good thing, because the point of this playthrough is to make sure I'm as cautious as possible. So I sped this up by times like 1,000. So I hear someone parachuting in, and I take a shot with that shitty sniper. I don't have any idea on earth why anyone uses that sniper, but luckily I had the synthetic dreams, so all I had to do was wait it out. I'm gonna speed this part up even more. It's just kind of me running around, looking for extra loot. I switch out for the MP5. I don't really have any other reason besides the MP5 drains people and it has faster ADS. I loot around some more, I climb up to the top of this roof, and finally, I don't have to use that horrible sniper anymore. A Kar 98, something I've had some success with. So it's off to sending our little eye in the sky, see what's around. And what do we have here? First victim about to get clapped. Okay, I lied. I'm completely garbage. That wasn't doing nothing. So it's back to the shitty sniper. God knows why. Maybe I figured it would do some extra damage or something. Plus the thermal could help. And of course, this guy's playing cautious too. He's not gonna peek his head out. So, it's another long standoff. I got an idea. Until I decide to bend the rules just a little bit, because this strategy was too big brain to pass up. That's right. My strategy was to run out of dead silence and get into an even closer standoff. Now in this standoff, I was taking being cautious a little too literal, and I pulled off what probably is the greatest standoff in Warzone history. I'm not kidding you, I had to fast forward this a lot. I heard an explosion in his building, so I did know he was still there. I think I threw a Semtex or two thinking that might be big brain confusion, but eventually I realized this guy was going to hold off longer than I could, and I just wanted to go for that loadout drop. Wow. I honestly should not have won that battle. What did he have? So hearing me make my way to the loadout drop, this guy fell for the classic run up and get done up. So then I looted all his shit, got the loadout, and made my way towards circle. Ooh. Ooh. As you can see, I had a hard time finding where this guy was sniping me from. But nevertheless. Oh, he's f***ing me up. Yeah. There we go. There we go. After that excruciating sniper battle and hitting that kid with that YY ladder stall get wrecked shot, I make my way to his body, see if he has anything of importance on him, then I make my way to circle. 5 kills into this game. So much for minimal confrontation. I look for the best route that I can hug the edge of circle, as to not draw attention to myself. Make my way over to the buy station, notice I have a large sum of cash, buy myself a self-revive and a precision airstrike. The only 2 things you ever really need.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Ooh. Aw, man. Oh yeah, this is Warzone. Damn it. Why wouldn't I get pinched by 2 people? Oh well, I got gulag now.
Win here and you return to the front line. You lose, your fight is over. It's time. Break some.
GG, easy clap. So far, this being cautious strategy is starting to work to my advantage. I'm 6 kills in and I'm still making good pace to be alive towards the end of the circle. Unfortunately for me though, the circle is somewhere near downtown and I have nothing on me now.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh no. I loot around a bit before I decide that a rooftop is going to be the safest spot for me. I get a little ballsy and decide to throw a Semtex at a truck that's honking its horn over and over and over, just enticing me to go after it. Alright, that's enough of that. Time to jump to some rooftops and loot around some more. Make my way over to Firehouse. And oh, someone's parachuting in.
Soldier incoming. Gas is closing in. Locating the safe zone.
So after gunning that poor kid down in cold blood at the firehouse, I finally want to get back to the roof. And oh my god, didn't you see what happened to the other guy? So after dealing with big noisy truck mouth again, I realize I still have nothing after Gulag and I have to make my way to a buy station.
Remained.
Alright, so 17th place, 9 kills in. It's not the worst. I wait to load up another game, ponder a bit as I hit my jewel. This time, we're going in with full confidence. Now as I hit my jewel a little more, send a couple texts through audio message because I'm a lazy bastard. I want to remind you that the purpose of this game is to challenge everything. So I take a look at the map and I decide that the best spot for confidence is going to be a hot drop. So I drop almost immediately right below on a scavenger. Ready for all challengers. Damn it. I truly am almost too embarrassed to upload this. I am complete ass. Well, time to see if I do better in Gulag.
Over. It's time. Break some.
Watching back the clip now, I guess I was teabagging to show my confidence, but I had no right doing that. I barely won. Someone just took it right in front of me. I got this. I can't get on the roof. Damn it!
They hit us hard.
Turned on me.
We will settle the score.
Alright, that wasn't good enough. We'll try one more going super savage. Well, you heard me. It's my funeral. Time for one more round. Super extra ultra savage. Alright, full confidence again?
Time to see what you have learned.
Full confidence. This time I thought to myself, if I was really going to be about that action, I don't need to pick a place to land. I'm just going to drop in the first place that comes to mind. I'm ready for anything.
Get to work. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Loaded my guns, put on my armor, now I'm ready to get myself into some trouble. My aim was atrocious, and I'm almost embarrassed to post that. So after dealing with the fact that I have worse aim than a drunk person pissing in the wind, I got myself ready for
Front
Gulag.
line, but if you lose, you're done. It's time. Break some.
Now this is it. My final chance to see if this confidence theory works. Before I play the video, I want you to ask yourself, do you think I had my redemption, came back from this, won the match? Or do you think I got destroyed? I'll give you the answer, but first, quick word from our sponsor. No, I'm just f***ing with you. I lost.
You took a beating. Back to base with you.
So here's my synopsis of the whole experiment. You're gonna have good games, and you're gonna have bad games. Every game is kinda different. If you have a strategy that helps you a little better, then go ahead and stick with that one. For me, it's kind of a shot in the dark. In this scenario, I did a lot better being cautious, and when I tried to be overly confident, I got hit on. But there is other situations where confidence does help, so find your balance. In the end, none of this matters, and I hate this goddamn game. Just kidding, Warzone. I'll be right back to playing you after this. But of course, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe, and be sure to check me out on Twitch. I don't have a definite schedule yet, but just pop on in. I might be live. Link in the description. We good?